So let's go ahead and go into the multiverse. So every day that you log on to Injustice, you're going to have a series of Earths. Each one of these Earths is themed. So, and within them have a series of objectives and events. So, for an example, let's say that you are a Supergirl player, right? You really love Supergirl. Well, we have an event, or an Earth, just for Supergirl players, so they can get Supergirl gear. Now, you'll notice there's completion rewards. Chevy, you want to kind of explain what the completion rewards do?
So completion rewards, basically, as it sounds, when you complete the event, in this case, this one called First Flight, you'll get the completion reward of a random rare Supergirl arm piece, arm gear.
But then, if you were to complete the same event again, a different completion reward would appear. So you can continuously get additional gear, and the completion reward will always change after each turn.
Now here's a question, because some people have tweeted me this question. Let's say I'm a huge Scarecrow fan. Right? And I am on vacation during Scarecrow's, you know, what do they call it?
His Earth is available.
His Earth is available, right? His Multiverse Earth is available. I'm on vacation. Well, I can't get my Scarecrow stuff.
Incorrect. They're going to be on a schedule. Gameplay has created an amazing calendar that I think Chevy probably can explain more about.
Well, yeah, without getting into technical details, design has the ability to easily tweak when a multiverse will appear and for how long. And I believe they've decided that these character Earths will show up more often in a quick rotation.
Yeah, they'll rotate faster. And now you'll also see that if I press triangle here, it's going to give me the objectives of this Earth. So as you see, you're going to get rewards for completing events, but completing, say, this entire multiverse will give you these additional rewards.
And check out this, too. This is no slouch stuff here. A level 20 Epic Supergirl head you can get down there. Epic Supergirl emblem. Like, there's, like, really good stuff here.
Absolutely.
And platinum boxes. Those are huge.
Absolutely.
There's 2 of them.
2 platinum boxes.
You get 2 for just completing the multiverse, along with the Epic Supergirl emblem, which is a great gear piece. So if you're like, man, I really want that Supergirl gear, where can I get it? The answer is the multiverse. Okay? And then we have different gates to get into specific events. So this one, for an example, you have to complete these 4 events and have a level 15 Supergirl. So you may go into this Earth and be like, oh, I want this gear, but I'm not that level yet. So you're going to have to go and level up that character just to get into this event, to get this great stuff.
And like we've talked about, that said, like, let's say you are in town, you're not on vacation for Scarecrow. Maybe you can't do it that time, but it'll come back soon and you can do it again.
Absolutely. And each one of these character-based multiverse also have a great boss fight, hence you seeing these amazing rewards. And there's leaderboards attached to them, so you can see how you stand against the rest of the world.
I'm super excited about this, just because, like we've talked about, the people who like to play single player, who don't want to play online, this gives you endless hours.
And as many as we make.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Which is how many?
So many you broke the script compiler once.
Yes, absolutely. So well over 1,000 or so.
There's a lot of stuff to do.
And also, we had great writers working with us too, Kittleson and Dominic, to come up with some really good DC lore for each of these multiverse events.
I love it because it doesn't feel out of the world of the game. It feels like there's contextual elements in everything to kind of show you why you're doing what you're doing.
And like I had stated before, every day that you come on is new content. Every few hours, there's new content. So if you get in and you're like, oh man, I've got 2 hours to finish this, you go in there, you polish it in 2 hours, you come back and there's a brand new one, and so then there's also some events that will appear randomly for just about 3 hours. Special ones where we've got really good rewards in there, and people, you know, like you guys, the marketing team, will be like, hey, blast it out, this event's happening for 3 hours, you're going to get a lot of really good gear.
And let me add on to that too. Like we talked about, since we do have the ability to kind of throw in whatever we think's popular or what people want at the time, like maybe we'll have votes for that. Maybe things will happen like that, where like, wow, we really want Catwoman tomorrow, like in a couple days. Well, here's going to be on Friday. You know what I mean? We'll be able to have that happen.
Absolutely. And you'll notice there's multiple things that are level based. When you see level 1 to 20, that means it's relative. So you can go into this event with any level character and play through it. There's always going to be content no matter what level your characters are.
Now, there's some that say level 10. You can try that, right?
Absolutely. Like if I'm really good with Cheetah, right? If
I mean.
Not
Okay,
when you play my
I'm
Dr.
alright
Fate.
with Cheetah. But if I took my level 3 Cheetah into a level 10 event, it would be more difficult, but I could still possibly beat it.
Oh yeah, nothing's stopping you from beating a hard event.
Real quick, you see a completion reward down there that says 3 regen tokens, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
People are asking what that is.
Ooh.
Tune in next Friday for the gear stream to find that out. So cool.
Yes, what we can say is that's a really good reward.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh,
And
yeah.
some of
Really
the
cool.
completion rewards will draw you to these events because you'll be like, man, I want that.
Right.
Right?
To me, there's always a cycle. There's always things you can be doing. It's like look here, you got Nightmare. Like maybe there's something there in Nightmare I can use to get better to go play this other one
Absolutely.
and keep jumping around. You know what I mean?
It's got that RPG element to it.
Yeah.
And then we always have the battle simulator, which is a multiverse that's always around. And this is where you would find basically like your ladder endings or event endings that you have been very familiar with other NetherRealm games.
Yeah, these sort of the kind of the towers we've used before. They're in the little battle simulator down there.
Yep.
So if you want to see like the ending for your character, that's where you go.
Absolutely.
Derek, can you go back for a second? I might have seen something that might. What is? Can you go to the left?
Oh, to the left?
Yes. What is that? Why is there 5 there?
Oh, well, actually, why don't you go ahead and tell them?
All right. So this endless
Good,
tower.
by the way, good setup, guys.
Yeah,
that
you
was
nailed it.
really
You
good.
nailed it.
Yeah.
I try. So this is an endless tower, right? And most of the time, there's performance rewards that are tied to points. However, this one is tied to how many fights you get. So if you were to complete 100 fights, you would get a diamond mother box.
Which is another tier of mother boxes, which is
Right.
even better than platinum.
Right.
But mother boxes, I'm sure you guys will talk about that later.
For next Friday, right?
Okay, next
Yeah.
Friday, sure. And so we've got the special
Okay,
multiverse.
so this is, I want to hop in real quick. I'm really happy that this happened, right? So we were able, these guys, not me, I'm sorry, were able to create a Watchtower event today
Correct.
on Watchtower Earth, written by
Sean Kittleson.
who decided to talk a little crap
Yeah.
during it. So this is actually called the Watchtower. We've set up a couple different events to show some of the things that can happen.
Absolutely.
So would you like to read that, Derek?
I think you should.
Okay. This is called the Watchtower. Blue Beetle of Earth 1337, Leet, and his friends are trolling this stream. Derek and Tyler must beat them without dropping combos, or they will be mocked mercilessly.
And of course, the event is called Dropping Combos.
Derek and Tyler must save the world from some super bad guys. They are real bad dudes.
They sure are.
Okay,
There's
so-
not a good one in here.
So that is the story of this one, right?
Now, because this is the Watchtower event that we custom created for
Yeah.
this, a lot of the opponents are going to have low health because we just kind of want to show off modifiers that
Yeah.
are in this. So this is, as we say, this isn't actually what you're going to play
No.
completely.
But what this does show is that like it's very fun to be able to create a bunch of different worlds.
Right, and we have a bunch of them. So I'm going to hand the controller to Chevy.
Oh, Chevy's gonna
And-
go.
Yeah, and he's going to go ahead and play some of these while we talk about some of the new stuff that you
Yeah.
might see in the modifiers.
Before I go in, you want this to be quick, yet you put the AI difficulty at 4 out of 5.
Oh yeah, that's
Why would
why
you
don't
do
you
that?
go ahead and go back just for 1 second? And as you'll notice,
a good point.
each one of the events has an AI difficulty, so you have an idea of how difficult the opponents are going to be when going in. And if you back out one more stage, you'll see what each one of them also has a difficulty meter outside of the portal. That's kind of like the overall difficulty of this portal.
It seems to go left to right,
Multiverse,
harder
Yes.
harder to use.
And it's also based on the gates to get into these events,
Right.
so that difficulty is an overall thing.
Who are you gonna play?
I think I'm going to go with Batman.
That's good. Now here's something that's also cool we haven't really talked about, which we'll probably talk about more next week in gear. Okay, first of all, let's talk about modifiers.
Modifiers. So we've always had modifiers in the game. Injustice 1, MKX, and of course with Injustice 2. So there's some returning ones, some favorites, but then a bunch of new
There's
things.
some really cool new stuff that you have not seen yet that I'm excited to show.
Correct. Oh, intro. Should we talk during them?
I'll let it go.
Everyone has a weakness.
Do not underestimate me.
Like hell I will. Begin.
So here, we have Joker bombs going to be dropping. There's one on the floor there.
Right. And the Joker bombs, there's 3 different types of bombs. One that's a gas, one that's an explosion, and one that's kind of just a funny dud, right? And majority of the modifiers also, we have the great talented Dominic and Kittleson write up lore. So I think there's Joker gang is hanging outside of something throwing bombs, right?
So we talk about something I was going to mention. So in gear, we have all these loadouts. There are certain types of gear that might help you do better in the multiverse.
I don't think it's even a might. I think there is.
Sometimes I get worried about saying definites in these streams, as you've noticed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's actually true.
Yes, there is gear that says will help in the multiverse, for sure.
So you can have your versus gear, you can have a multiverse set of gear, and you can be leveling those up and making those better as you go.
Absolutely. Now, if there was like a boss that, say, was a Kryptonian, you could put on anti-Kryptonian gear to help you get through this challenge.
What are you talking about, boss? What?
Whoa!
Yeah, right.
So...
Another fine setup by me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, good.
So there's tons of boss battles. Oh.
I'm sorry, Dinah, you're not ready.
I sure as hell am ready.
I'll be the judge of that. Begin.
So there's tons of boss battles, and there's some things that we're going to show that will help you with these boss battles. Now these are the ground spikes. What they do is they travel from one side of the screen to the other. If you get caught in it, it's going to actually carry you to the other side of the screen. This is one of our newer modifiers, which I absolutely love.
What's Wildcat?
So but as you play, you're going to keep getting more and more stuff.
Yes.
That happens to you, that happens to the opponent. Maybe things that can help you against the opponent, things like that.
Right, absolutely. Some things maybe that you actually trigger yourself, versus things being just random.
Right.
Good clash.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I was talking to the AI.
Right.
Derek likes to talk to the AI.
Well, sometimes it's better than this.
Right.
Absolutely.
It absolutely true. Absolutely true.
And then we'll also, like I said, we'll have some good returning modifiers. So things like Gift of Health, stuff like that, but more themed towards the DC world.
And you'll see down at the bottom, don't perform an uppercut during the match.
Oh.
Absolutely. Well,
How am I
that's
supposed to
Chevy's
win?
go-to right there.
Sammy's a big uppercut guy.
Right. And so there are match challenges as well. Each event has X amount of match challenges. Completing these events will boost your score at the end. And the rewards that you get for completing their performance rewards are based on your score. Yep, I talked through that whole thing.
You did, it's fine. The thing
People should be used to that by now.
The thing that I really like, and I mean we're harping on it because it's true, there are so many things that you can continue to get in this mode.
Yes.
Like, it kind of doesn't stop.
No.
Like, you do this, you don't uppercut, you get special stuff.
Right.
Like, everything is patterned, so we can give you gear and give you the coolest stuff that you can play with.
And then there's the objectives, right? So there could be an objective that is do 10 super moves in this event. But that event is only 3 fights. So you actually have to play that event a few times to complete the objective. Oh, got a trophy. Nice.
Congratulations, first name, last name.
That's what they call me.
Yeah. We've always called Chevy
I did it.
good old first name, last name.
And you got the challenge. Great job, Chevy.
And again, see, you're still earning credits, so maybe those credits can be pushed towards another event, which you can unlock with those.
Ooh, right. Oh, this is... Oh, give it...
Oh, here you go.
Sorry.
This is one of Tyler's
I don't think you can drop a combo in this one.
Well, I'll find a way.
All right.
Yeah, my favorite modifier of all time is anti-gravity.
Absolutely.
Or low gravity, pardon me. So I'm sorry I had to steal this one.
No worries.
It's... Wait.
I've had enough of the game, Selena.
Aren't you the least bit curious?
I can't afford to be curious.
Did you hear the Burke sigh over there?
Yeah.
Like, that's like the new Gen Death Eyes.
Come on, don't drop it. There you
here
go.
it is.
You've got quick uppercuts, too.
Oh, yeah,
so.
you can do like a bunch of those. Oh, he drops it. You should have been able to kill her with just one combo.
I got a bar here. Oh, she's gonna clash so soon.
Oh, well.
There it is. There it is.
Wait.
Don't be so sure.
I'm gonna let her win.
As you should.
Oh, tie. Never mind.
Well, she had no meter.
Oh,
there you go. There you go. Yes. Yes. No! Oh. There you go. You're getting it.
Yeah!
All right. Perfect
That's what you
victory
do, Derek.
bonus.
You
You
do
nailed
one.
it. All right.
How's your first time on stream, Chevy?
It's going well, I think. You guys tell me.
You're doing great.
You're doing great.
Yay.
You weren't nervous at all?
No, not at all.
Not even
What?
a little bit.
So this modifier is called the Orange Lantern, which is like Larfleeze's gold. Okay. And what will happen is this is generally attached to its own entire Earth, which is a bonus Earth. Okay? And an Orange Lantern will appear. I'll be quiet for a couple seconds.
Poison Ivy.
Shouldn't you be at a fundraiser?
Consider this community outreach.
Begin.
So an orange lantern will appear on the fight line, and it'll actually give you credits. So if you get this bonus while it's active, you can kind of sit within the lantern and just get money the whole time.
Those are actual credits.
That's actual credits. So that's why it's only around for a limited time, and you kind of have to buy your way into it as well. So if you look to the left there, I am just getting money.
Right.
So I'm
You're just stacking that paper.
stacking those credits, right? So naturally, as soon as I'm done, I would want to go and buy some mother boxes.
Right, of course.
Because in-game credits give you mother boxes, and you're getting them non-stop.
That probably didn't count when you were in your win animation, though, did it?
No. Let's see if I can find it again. There it is.
Oh, she does not want you to get money.
No, give me that money.
Does the AI get money?
No, they have no reason for it. So I just got 860 credits.
860?
860.
Just for making it rain on top. That was great.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And those are usually tied to the special events that only last for a short period of time.
That was really
That
cool.
only you know when they appear.
Well, Tyler kind of probably just
Oh,
tells
yeah.
me.
Okay.
Yes.
What? I get to do something?
Yeah.
Cool.
You actually get to tell me something to do.
Awesome. I can't wait for that.
So Solaris, he's coming up. Solaris is like a planet-eating planet. Yeah.
We both looked into the abyss, Barry.
But unlike you, I blinked.
It's where you go from here that matters.
Begin.
So usually Solaris is attached to like big boss fights, and he'll come down and he'll invade the fight, just only one time, and I'll let you see.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. What are you supposed to do?
Man.
Oh, look at that.
And so what he'll do is he'll explode, and he usually does more damage during these boss fights. And if you don't have enough health or armor, he's gonna kill you.
Okay,
and so you
cool.
need to make sure that you have proper gear anytime you see an event that has Solaris.
Or try to beat Flash as quickly as you
As
possibly
quickly as
can.
possible,
Right.
yes. So that's just one of the many fun things we have.
Awesome. I see we do one more.
I would love to do one more.
Okay.
And then maybe we do that cat one?
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Okay.
Gear.
Gear, equip.
You can't. That was for Darkseid.
Oh. So, making his debut today.
Oh, man. So this is going to be fun.
So, this, Burke, as much as I hate Burke, really came through on this one.
You'd be wise to give up.
Only one way to stop me.
There's always another way.
Begin.
Which is our buddy, Waddles J. Cobblepot.
Oh, there he is. Look at him. He's so cute.
He's a weaponized penguin that waddles onto the fight line and shoots a rocket at the opponent.
And then flies off.
And then, naturally, he goes flying off. Absolutely.
Penguins known for their flight.
Absolutely. They are known for their flight. So, let's get Waddles over here.
There he is. There's a little guy.
Oh, he's over
There he goes.
Bye.
Oh.
Oh.
So what he'll do is he'll help assist one of the players or fighters, and he'll just waddle onto the fight line and target one of the players.
Oh, there he is again. That is super cool.
Waddles. God bless you,
Well,
Waddles.
he's
Oh. Cheetah ruining the fun.
I'm Batman.
People we're getting a lot of LOLs in the chat.
Good. That means they're laughing. People like to laugh, right?
Lots of love.
Lots of love.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, there goes Waddles. And one time, just for fun, we scaled Waddles up to like 300%, and it may have been the most terrifying thing we've ever seen.
Of course you did.
But with a giant, a tiny rocket, though, right?
Yeah, very tiny rocket, just big penguin.
We only scale the penguins around here. Do this one and then we'll move on.
Do this one?
Yeah, you really wanted to show this one. Let's show this real quick.
I did. So, in Mortal Kombat X, we had character assists, where it was like Cyrax assist or smoke assist,
Right.
and it would just be a random attack that would come from one side of the screen. So for Injustice 2, we made a lot. Oh.
I'm glad Kara proved incorruptible.
She's a fool to deny her power.
She's smart to know its limits.
Begin.
So for Injustice 2, we wanted to allow the player to control these assists now. So if you notice at the top of the screen, there's an icon with a little right stick under it. If I sit and I did a
Why,
transition.
Derek?
Because I wanted to do a wall bounce into a thing, and now I'm just going to kill him. He'll still be alive. We'll be alright.
Nice.
So I press the right stick, and bloop,
You
I
kill
can
him.
actually summon one of Raven's demons. So we kind of say that basically there's other characters at Brother Eye in an alternate dimensional portal that you can call upon to assist you during the fight. So you can actually do combos and call out this assist.
It's my turn.
Cool.
Super cool. Super cool.
And there's roughly like 30 of these things.
Okay.
So different characters that aren't in the game or were in previous games, we kind of do a little throwback to.
Right.
So
They're still there in spirit.
right. So Lobo, stuff like that.
All right, again, let me tell you guys, we have probably a longer stream today. We have a lot to show, so let's move on real quickly. Do one of those. Do one of the boss battles.
Yep.
And then let's move on.
Absolutely. Let me get out of this screen. Hey, why don't you talk to him about pre-ordering Injustice 2?
Yes, you can do that. Pre-order Injustice 2, which is going to be awesome, and you can then get Darkseid.
Darkseid.
Who we'll be showing here in a little bit.
Who is one of your favorites?
Okay, here's the deal. I've gotten a lot of trouble in the past for saying who my main is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's fine.
All right.
He's fine.
So this is an example.
He's my main right now.
Okay, yes.
Okay, cool.
So this is an example of a boss battle, right? The difficulty's higher. You're gonna. Ooh, I'm gonna go in with Cheetah. Here, that's fine. The difficulty's higher. You're gonna see. They're gonna have armor on them.
They have insane stats.
They have insane stats, but luckily we've given you a couple fun things to assist you during the fight.
Right. And here's the other deal. This is an ungeared cheetah.
Yes, this is an ungeared cheetah versus a character that has epic gear.
Yeah, a lot of these battles you're going to want to build up.
Mine a real Catwoman.
We better be talking about claws.
And they are spectacular.
So, you'll notice Swamp Thing was just on screen there for a second, right? In addition to character assists, we also have a thing called sidekicks, where you can actually summon in another character. They'll do an attack, and they'll assist you during the fight. Each character in Injustice 2 has what we like to call a sidekick. You can see how he just kind of comes in there and helps me out?
And he has a couple moves you can use, right?
Yep.
That's what the direction's for?
Yep, so I can do a towards, and I can do an away sidekick.
I see.
It was a lot of work to get these guys working, and a lot of people helped out on getting the sidekicks working.
They're super cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And so now her armor's broken, so I can kind of get in there a little bit.
Start making her react.
Right.
Yeah, the tag assist and the character assist, that was actually like a full team effort.
Yep.
We had a lot of guys on the gameplay team help out with that.
Yeah,
Something everybody really wanted, and it's really cool that it's working out as well.
Belapani really kicked some butt with sidekicks. It was awesome.
Nice.
Let's see how long I can survive.
So
here.
the whole thing here, like, if you had better gear, you'd probably be doing a little more damage.
Oh,
maybe.
absolutely.
And probably not taking
Take
3
it.
hits.
much damage.
So
Yeah.
you know, when you go into boss battles, you want to
Geared up.
be geared up. Yes.
Absolutely.
And where do you get gear? Just kidding. Everywhere. I wish there was some coins raining down on you right now. That'd be fun too.
You
right?
know, I mean, we could set that up. Anything is possible. Chevy did an amazing job of hooking us up
Thank
on
you.
the design side so that we can do all these fun things.
Anything is possible.
Anything
Eric says.
in the multiverse, anything is possible.
Let me tell you something. When you're making content for, or you're making tools for design, honestly, you have to plan for anything.
Yep. We like doing new cool stuff.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. So, and there's, every day there is a sidekick event, and those are always relative. So no matter what level you are, the Earth will match your level. It's kind of hard to play.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's a Sys Portal will show up.
Funny, Derek. You say it's hard to play and talk at the same time.
But I seem to be doing a great job.
You stopped talking for a while.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead. You take this one.
I'm good.
Come on, Swamp.
You just gotta beat her up quickly.
I'm doing great, by the way.
Oh,
there
no,
it
you're
is.
dead.
See,
That's
as
gonna
soon as I
hurt.
say that.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh, it's okay. Which character assist is that?
That is the Black Fire character assist.
Ah, okay.
And like I said, there's a bunch of nods to characters that, we have in there.
Really, like, the one thing I'm really happy with is, like, just how deep with the lore everybody went. You know?
So you're able to use the character assist even when you're being reacted or
Yes,
grabbed?
with character assist, they'll actually help you if you're being comboed or one thing or another to help get you out of it.
Right.
But the tag assist is only when you're free?
Yes.
Yeah, I tried to push it a lot when I was getting hit, and I'm like, Derek, it's not working.
Something just doesn't want to help you.
Yeah, hey, that's... Yeah, And
Oh my goodness.
there we go. Nice try.
Okay,
Derek
all right.
almost took him all the way out.
Woo!
That, ladies and gentlemen, I think is where we are going to start. Stop, pardon me.
Yep.
Start. That's just the beginning. No. That's where we're going to stop today with Multiverse. There's a lot of things that you can do in the Multiverse. Very excited for that.